Say ah. Say. Say. Say ah. Say. 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 Say ah. Say. Yes. Say ah. Say. Say ah. Say ah. Say ah. Say ah.
Good morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Just to let you know, investors, we're starting in about 10 minutes' time. Investors, if you're in the room, I'm sure you are, if you could just make your way forward to the front area. So the front area is reserved for investors. If you are an investor at the back there, middle at the back, please shuffle forward and join us here at the front before we start in 10 minutes' time. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be starting very, very shortly indeed. There are a few more seats, certainly here in the front. Remember, if you are an investor and you're in the center somewhere, or perhaps at the back, please come forward. A few more seats in the front there. We'll be kicking off the Picture 2017 in about 60 seconds time. So bear with us 60 seconds and we'll be starting the event Picture 2017. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I can see from where I'm standing right now, I can see almost the whole area here is full up. We have got a lot of people standing as well. That tells us one thing. This event is certainly a big event indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to the Picture 2017. Before we go any further, just let me first of all explain or introduce myself. My name is Peter Hopwood. Now, my job, what I do for a living, I basically help people tell better stories. I'm actually a pitch and presence and public speaking coach. So I help companies, I help executives, I help keynote speakers to stand on stages just like this, also startups as well, stand on stages just like this and share their idea. Today we are going to listen and hear lots of stories indeed. Lots of messages will be shared here, and there's one word that brings us all together today, and that naturally is pitching. So whoever you are, whether you are an investor, whether you are a startup, or perhaps somebody else, an entrepreneur, a budding startup thinking about doing things on their own, certainly the day here you will walk away with lots of value indeed. So we have today more than 20 different startups, each with their own big golden idea to share with you, to let you know exactly the next game-changing idea in the world. And it's for you here looking and listening to make up your own mind whether you want to have a conversation with them, connect with them, and see for yourself whether this is something that you'd like to pursue yourself. Also, remember, what happens in this room here doesn't just stay in these four walls. Naturally, we are actually streaming live from this camera and also the camera at the back. If you go onto the Picture website, Picture 2017 website, you can find the links that will send you straight over to Facebook Live, also streaming on YouTube as well. So colleagues, if you have any colleagues here, certainly here in Turkey or anywhere in the world, let them know about what's happening today. So we actually open up not just for people here in this room in Istanbul, in Turkey, but hopefully go viral and spread the word of this small event that started a year ago, moving forward and spreading across the world as well. So remember, today isn't just about startups, showing what they have to investors. It's also about those connections, showcasing different ideas. We have got more than 60 different investors here in the front. They will be, after each session, after each startup has finished sharing their idea, they will go on the app. And they can actually vote, and we will see at the end of the day all these numbers, all the figures together, and we will find out who actually walks away third, second and first prize. But remember, it's not so much about the prizes, it's more about the ideas and the connections that we have today. Remember our hashtag. We have a hashtag, the picture 2017, hashtag the picture 2017. So that is there for you to share the experiences, the quotes you hear, things you hear. If you're not an investor, something you've heard you like, something you heard perhaps you don't like, something that you've heard on stage that you want to maybe share with others, the pictures, the quotes, everything that happens today. Let's see, as I say, let's make this kind of small, humble event spread viral, perhaps not just across Turkey, but across the world as well. Now, a few things I need to say as well. This event would not be certainly possible at all without the help and the support, certainly, of our sponsors. Certainly, here we are. We've got Turkcell, Adekovene, Teb Angel Investment Platform, Etkin Proje, Itu, Technokent and Webchiz, and naturally everybody else that you can see here on the screen. We also have our partners as well, all these different partners that have helped us in some way to keep this idea going. It's growing. Last year we had a few hundred. Now we've got more than 500 people here, certainly in the event today, and I'm sure next year, 2018, it will get even bigger as well. Right, here's the drill. This is how it's going to work. Right, so we have 5 minutes. Each startup will stand on the stage here and share their idea for a maximum of 5 minutes. They don't have to use the whole 5 minutes if they don't want to. It's certainly up to them. Most pitches, a lot of pitches, the best ones are actually even less than the time allocated. Then, straight after, the investors will have a chance here in the front to ask the questions, to dig a little bit deeper into the idea of each startup in a question and answer session just for the investors. Okay, so that's very clear indeed. 5 minutes for their pitch and up to 5 minutes for the question and answer session as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we are almost ready to begin the day. Just remember also what happens in this room here. We've also got another room just behind, straight behind you. There's actually another room you can see on the agenda, see on the app, everything that's happening today. So make sure you're having a look at that and you can see for yourself the best parts of the day that you don't want to miss. If you want to stay in here and listen to the whole 20 pitches, you're more than welcome to do so. If you want to maybe see what's happening in the other room, you can check on the app and see the agenda there. Lots of things happening, including, in fact, I'll be sharing with you as well at about 1:45 in the other room behind us, in the other room there, a pitching session. Basically, lots of ideas, tips and insights that everybody can use, whether you're a startup, entrepreneur, investor, CEO, executive, whoever you are. I'll be sharing some of the best things I know in terms of using your body, using your vocal tones, all the small things you can use to make an even stronger impact when you communicate. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the first startup? I can see people nodding their heads. It's still early morning, which is fine. Perhaps we all need a coffee, which is fine as well. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, our startup is ready. Please put your hands together for startup number 1. And they are simply called Money Nanny.
Good morning. Does it work? My name is, so let me introduce myself. My name is Nadia. I'm founder of Money Nanny, personal finance advisor, and I'm here with my CTO, Konstantin. He's, yes. Of course. I'll do this. So, I'm here with my CTO. He's somewhere in the back row, and he hates public talking as much as I do. So, yeah. Okay, so let me present to you what we call without sentiment the future of personal budget planning, Money Nanny. I'm sure a lot of people in this room can recognize themselves in this picture. I used to be one of those with a messed up budgets and no savings at the end. So that's how Money Nanny was conceived. Money Nanny gives you the means to be more financially responsible without actually putting an effort to be financially responsible. This is an app which automatically tracks your account. It plans your monthly and weekly allowance. It features the chatbot which advises on instant purchases, and incorporated artificial intelligence in a while will assess behavior and be able to give budgets and advices based solely on users' behavior patterns and lifestyle. Of course, there are competitors. Any finance app can be a competitor, but we think that Money Nanny stands out of the line. It's fully automated. It costs you as less as 2 dirhams, maybe around 60 cents per month, and it's super simple and easy to use. At the moment we're standing at the beta version, which is done for private testings, and we're about to launch this version for the market, so get the market testing. And why we're here and what we're looking for the partners for exposure, for people who will be ready to work with us and help us to launch Money Nanny not only in the region but globally, since we're actually quite easy to extend globally. Thank you.
Is that it? What a short and sharp, sweet pitch. Right, questions from our investors. Any questions that we have from the investors here in the front? Just raise your hand and I'll give you the microphone. No, I'm sure there is a question from somebody here in the front. There isn't. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, again, put your hands together for Money Nanny. Thank you so much. Right, we move on. We move on to our next pitch. Remember, you have 5 minutes to use that time, that opportunity to really share, shine, and show. Let people know exactly all about your big idea. Ladies and gentlemen, ready now for pitch number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Yamaska Capital.
Hello, this is Zafer Ülges. I will present you a trading algorithm that converts each financial crisis into an opportunity for a Fortune 100 firm. Okay. The venture will be realized by 2 companies. Gaspe Trading will be established in New Zealand to execute implementation strategy. Yamaska Capital will be established in Canada to provide financing. I'm the quant strategist who developed the algorithm. Keith Luo is our CTO. He was selected as the best CTO in electronic trading in North America. He developed 7 trading platforms for global exchange, and he is highly experienced in bulge bracket investment banks, asset management firms, and hedge funds. Terry's catching funds, also known as Black Swan funds, aim to protect investors against financial crisis. Their mandate is to generate very high return when markets crash. So basically, they are investment funds that act as insurance. After 2008 global crisis, the sector has grown fast. Today, size of the sector exceeds $70 billion, and PIMCO dominates the market. The problem is that Black Swan fund protection is so expensive that they reduce investors' annual return by 25 to 40% for a maybe protection. Imagine a pension fund wants insurance against financial crisis and invests in a Black Swan fund and sacrifice 30% of its annual return each year until market crashes. And when finally markets crash, manager of the Black Swan fund calls the pension fund and says, you know what, we are supposed to generate more than 80% return to compensate your losses, but we also generated negative returns, so sorry, relax, and please keep paying your insurance premium. And yes, it actually happened, during dot-com crisis. And it can happen in next financial crisis because their investment strategy. The sector is still growing despite their unreliability and high cost because investors has high demand to protect their assets and there was no reliable alternative to replace black swan funds until now. Albatros algorithm provides better protection in more reliable way and in a cost-efficient way. It is the only tail risk hedging strategy that actually improves investors' annual return. While black swan funds reduced by 27%, Albatros would improve by 45%, and with such a strong competitive advantage, we expect to get 30% of the market share of this $70 billion sector. Our target markets are large pension funds, Fortune 100 firms, and sovereign wealth funds. What is the main benefit of this algorithm? Remember 2008, if Citigroup had invested $15 billion to Albatros algorithm, it would have compensated its $29 billion loss completely. But of course, before going to Citigroup and asking for them to invest $15 billion to my algorithm, maybe it's a good idea to provide proof for my claim. That's why Keith will code the algorithm and then we will manage $50 million to establish a track record, and then proprietary fund will be established to protect one large investor. In exchange for providing $500,000 to Gaspe, Yamaska Capital will get 10% revenue of the Gaspe until paid amount exceeds $5 million and return on investment exceeds 50%. It is estimated that return on investment would be 73% if initial amount is $50 million. But we received a letter of intent for $200 million from a Canadian firm, and in that case, return on investment would be 1%. It is revenue projection for Gaspe trading. Yamaska Capital has confirmed $400,000 investment. One of them, Mr. Mojekwu, came from Ukraine yesterday. Thank you for coming again. We are looking for another $100,000 for Yamaska Capital in exchange for 10%, but basically we are offering you return on investment between 70 and 100% in 4 to 5 years. It is also possible to invest in Gaspe trading after the algorithm is coded, so you will see the proof. It is also make a combined offer saying, okay, we will invest $500,000 for coding, and when we will see proof of concept, we will invest $1.5 million for constructing trading software, and then we will provide $50 million as an initial funding. So basically,
that is where we end. Ladies and gentlemen, hands together for Yamaska Capital. There we are. Hold on. So that was 5 minutes. You used your 5 minutes very well indeed, right the way to the end. So this is where we ask the investors here, any questions you have for Yamaska Capital? Very talkative this morning. Here we are.
Thank you for the pitch. My question is, do you really need a software to market this product? Because it's already, it's kind of, you're managing a fund. So why do you need a software there?
Well, I'm currently not managing the fund. I run back testing, but I'm not managing it. But we will need to construct automated trading software, so the software will manage the algorithm, not me.
Okay, any other questions here? Okay, once again, put your hands together for Yamaska Capital. So again, this is actually the moment where investors, they will receive on their mobile phones through the app, they will receive a push notification, and this is where you have to sit here and do the work that you got to do. So you'll have a survey, and you just simply rate 1 to 5 on the different elements of what you've just heard. What we'll do again, as I say, at the end of the day, we'll put all these numbers together, and we will then announce the winners, third, second, and first place winners. Okay, we're ready. I think we're almost ready. Hold on. We're almost ready for our next startup. Ladies and gentlemen, please, hands together for pitch number 3. And that simply is Stylio.
Thank you. My name is Müge Çevik, and with our co-founder Mehmet Aydoğdu, we are working on our project Stylo. Stylo is an e-commerce platform, and it has the biggest feature, social shopping. I will explain it later. I am computer engineer, and my co-founder is computer engineering student. I am now full-time entrepreneur, and I am a student in MEF University Big Data Master Program. And we have met in my previous startup in an entrepreneur social network. In Stylo, we are concentrating for the small enterprises. The small enterprises don't have a big budget. They should do everything themselves. They should administrate an e-commerce platform. They should make advertisements, and so the current solutions in Turkey for the most using solution is pay at the door. Pay at the door solution have the biggest problem. The customers don't buy the product when the product come to the door. And in global, we see the Etsy and Shopify are the market leader for the small enterprises. But as you see, Etsy and Shopify are mostly popular in developed countries. So developed countries are United States, United Kingdom and Canada. So what about the developing countries, and what about in Instagram? So we have developed an application ourselves with using Instagram API, and as in our market analysis, we have seen Turkey, Brazil, and Russia. In these countries, Instagram is very popular, and also selling over Instagram is very popular. So this in these developing countries, Etsy and Shopify is not so popular. So in these developing countries, the sellers are using PayPal or pay at the door, etc. So in this table, it is Turkish, but I think you understand it. In developed countries, the e-commerce is very high, and in developing countries, the e-commerce is rising. And there is a market opportunity. Our product is very simple. The seller is signing up with Instagram login and establishing its website, and the photos are coming automatically from Instagram. They put the prices in the photos, and they have automatically the website. We are also giving the virtual post. The virtual post has the marketplace feature. So you know every provider has this solution, the marketplace solution. But we don't provide a marketplace. Every seller has its own website, and they put the website in the Instagram in their bio, and the buyers can buy from this website, and we get the money to the marketplace, and we put the seller the money when the seller puts the shipment number in the website. So this is our social platform, social shopping feature. If the buyer wants to log in also with Instagram, so this is not required, but it is recommended. If the buyer also logins with Instagram, we show the buyer, your friends have bought this, or the people who bought this also bought this. So this is an automatically advertisement for the seller. And in our competition, we provide everything, and we provide less commission, and in second year we think we will get big revenue, and we have developed since last year, and we will begin in August. And we.
And there we have it. There's the bell, ladies and gentlemen. Hands together for Stylio.
Thank you.
As you can see, 5 minutes can go fast. It can be quite slow for some people, and it can actually be quite fast for others. Okay, let's hear from our investors. What did you think of what you just heard? I'm actually going to open it up even further. If anybody else at the back here has got a question, just put your hand up, and then you can ask the question as well.
Maybe nobody understands. I don't
I'm
know.
sure they do.
It
I'm
is
sure they do.
Instagram marketplace, we can say. Instagram website.
Okay, if you've got... We have a question.
Thanks for the presentation. Actually, regarding your monetization, what are your commission rates? And given the condition that e-commerce platforms have low margins at the end of the day, low EBITDAs and low gross margins. What is your strategy? To generate, I would say, reasonable profit margins at the end of the day. Could you just elaborate on that a little bit?
As I told you, we will. I think this will be this is a social shopping. So we will not have so big advertisement, because the people will see what their friends have bought. So I think this will decrease our budget for advertisement, and the commissions actually are not so low, I think, because our competitors have also the same rates. So the biggest rate in Turkey is for the website, not I don't mean for the marketplaces, 5%. So this is average.
Okay, any other questions for Stylio? No. Ladies and gentlemen, again, hands together for Stylio. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Fantastic. The lights have gone off. Someone's turned the lights off. We'll try and get those lights back on. Can we get the lights back on? I'm sure we can. Can we just get the lights back on? Can someone just turn the lights on the right there? Right, okay, listen, this is what I'm going to do. Oh, we are. Let there be light. Right, we continue with our next startup. Remember the hashtag, that's better, isn't it? Opa. In the dark. Let there be light. Fantastic. If we can keep the lights like that, that would be wonderful. Right. So remember our hashtag, the picture 2017. Again, what you hear, what you experience, please put it down. The things you like, things you don't like, and everything in between, pop it down on that hashtag as well. And remember, those of you that are joining us from wherever in the world, let us know the hashtag, let us know where you are. Yeah, let us know where you are, and we can see and feel exactly who else is joining us in this little room here in the center of Istanbul. Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready now for our next pitch. Hopefully, we will not be in the dark any longer. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our next pitch. Very simply called, the startup called 7 Story.
Good morning. My name is Kalde Ernart. We are a team of 3, and my colleagues are Giray and Gökçen. We have been working together for 8 years. Since 2015, we focused on corporate e-learning. We have different backgrounds and different expertise, and that creates a good synergy among us. Corporate e-learning has some opportunities behind the drawbacks, which are low engagement, there is no KPI metrics used, no customization is available, no update can be done, no gamification can be applied, long and painful process to produce a video, and it's very expensive. Our solution is Gameplay. Gameplay is an interactive video platform that can, with Gameplay, you can create your own interactive videos and add interaction to passive videos that you already own. It has a KPI metrics panel that you can measure the KPIs. There are three major components of the platform. One is vQuiz. In vQuiz, you can make tests. You can interact passive videos. You can convert them into interactive videos. It has a library which includes generic interactive films in it, so that the client can use and license. And also the important part is metrics panel. You can measure the KPI metrics of the videos and tests and quizzes. Turkish market is following the global trends. According to forecasts, 60% of the e-learning will be video in 2018. E-Nokta is the leader in Turkish market. It owns 67% of the market. E-Nokta is our customer right now and using our infrastructure on interactive videos. Yes, we have competitors. There are so many companies making interactive videos all around the globe. But our competitors are the ones who has interactive video platform. These are the biggest ones. Gobito in Turkey, the other ones in Holland and USA. But we have differences and advantages over them. We are a dedicated human resources interactive video platform. That's what we do. We have a great expertise on video production and storytelling. And we will have a generic films a library, which they don't have right now. We are already integrated with E-Nokta in Turkey. And our price is very advantageous over them. Our strength is our expertise. We've been together for 8 years and dealing with the interactive video since 2012. Yes, there are threats. New competitors may arise, but they have to pass the same footprints like we did. We don't have the financial resources for PR and developing our product right now. The biggest opportunity is, we call it diaper effect. As you know, there are thousands of babies born every day and they need diapers. This process is same in corporate education. The turnover rates are between 50% and 85%. Every year, companies have to buy the same education for new employees. Also, video share in the corporate e-learning and corporate videos is rising logarithmically in the global. Our revenue model can be divided into two sections. In the above, there are licensing revenues, licensing for vQuiz and licensing for generic films. And on the below, you can see the service fees, which we didn't add on the
There we are.
revenue
That bell, that means that we're done. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for 7 Story. Right, I imagine you're here for the question and answers, is that right? What, and you two are here for...
Yeah, we are the team, and
You're
we
the
are
team.
here.
Right,
Yeah.
okay, trusty team. Right, ladies and gentlemen, questions from our investors in the front here.
Hello, thanks for the
Hello.
presentation. My question is about two things. You told us that E-Nokta, which is a competitor of yours, uses your some
Yes.
interfaces. So what was the reaction? And and how does the revenue stream go? And the second thing is, have you ever tried to sell that to any corporate company? And what
Ye-
was their reaction
Yes,
also?
we already sold it. Yes, we sold it to five big brands. Yukarı. Yukarı. Sen git. We sold it to five big brands for a total of 13 videos we have produced in Turkish market right now. Our revenue is 230K. We have reached 1,200% on engagement in Boyner project. These are the clients we have right now.
Okay, thanks for the presentation. Enokta is a great partner in that respect. But what I don't get is, just what holds another prospect company to become a competition in terms of, producing these kind of videos. What I mean is, you are not a content provider, but you are a content producer, as far as I understand. What is
We
your
were.
competitive edge over here? That's
Yeah.
what I don't get.
No, we were a producer. We were giving service to companies. But we realized that we have to evolve. We have to develop the product rather than a service. And we started developing Gameplay. Gameplay is an interactive platform that has generic films in it. So that we are not going to produce anything. Clients, yeah. Also, they can produce their own interactive videos. We are not going to give them any production service on this business.
Okay, any other questions for 7 Story? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, hands together for pitch number 4, 7 Story. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Okay, right. We move on now to our next pitch. We're moving forward already on pitch number 5. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Quab Software.
Welcome to Quab Software. I know you've seen 4 pitches already and you're a bit tired, right? But this presentation will change everything. For one of the investors here, only one of them will have a chance to invest in us, and I promise this is going to be the best investment you ever made. So I know it's a big promise, so I'll get right into it. Our solution is an artificial intelligence, data analysis, and marketing automation software for Amazon e-commerce marketplace for vendors. We are here to replace the manual methods with artificial intelligence. We all have our dashboards, right? We have analytics dashboards in our businesses, like graphics and numbers, but somebody has to understand the data, right? Somebody has to act upon the data. Think about it. So what if we take it to the next level? What if a software does this all for you, from analytics to taking action? We are in marketing technology from 2013, almost 2 years before you start to hear about the buzz. This opportunity is for those who'd like to take advantage of these lucrative economies. You probably have heard that Amazon is doing over 150 billions, and total advertising industry is over 200 billions. But did you know that Amazon is doing 1.2 billion only from the product advertising they do on their website, paid by their vendors? It's just like Google AdWords. It's pay-per-click, and it's highly competitive. The problem is that e-commerce is a hard to manage, very complicated machine, and people do it like with messy workarounds like Excel sheets and so on. We help our clients to generate more ROI by precisely controlling their marketing data with our custom algorithms. We got a closed beta I'm running, and our customers are like, more or less, they're coming to me and say, this is what our customers demand from us. They are coming to me, hey, Tariq, my keywords are not profitable. What's the best strategy? The best strategy is sign up for our software. Do you want to be more profitable? Then sign up for our software. And our product gets better when more people are using it. Here's a customer from fitness niche. You probably can see from there, but they are doing over 1.3 millions just from the advertising. This is not organic. Another customer from beauty niche. We work with 15% fee out of their monthly ad spend. And clear ROI in our service is one of the very reasons they continue to work with us. We'll utilize paid advertising, word of mouth references, and conferences, and believe me, they're a community like us, and they are very easy to reach. This is Tarık Özkan, entrepreneur, engineer, passionate developer, and internet marketer, with my co-founder and my wife, Berin. We've been together in multiple businesses for over 15 years, and with a successful exit in the 3 years ago. Okay, you've seen the traction, you've seen the opportunity, and you're excited for the offer, right? Because we have a chance to pitch in here among 600 startups applied worldwide, I would like to make it a success story associated with the event. I want to go back to work and close the doors, continue working our cutting-edge technology. So here's the deal. For this event only, we'd like to share 15% of our business for just $100,000 investment. Probably sounds fair because we already invested in the business, our money, our time to take it up here, and it's time to take it to the next level. We would like to make an impact in this industry. We would like to make your investment a success story. So it's your turn now. Hit the green button now and make the investment today. Together, we will grow the company in the Amazon marketplace from the heart of Turkey and make it a worldwide brand. We are committed to success. Thanks for your support.
Ladies and gentlemen, Quorum Software, we have all woken up, haven't we? I'm sure we have. The best investment you'll ever make. That's a mighty, mighty statement. Let's hear what our investors have to say.
Okay, I got some questions relevant that I asked for. It was relevant for as well. Can I ask for them?
So you want to ask questions to the investors?
No. There are two questions asked before us, and they are relevant to us. And can we answer them on behalf of them? Yeah, the question was, what do you need software? You asked it about it, the first pitch. What do you need software? Why can't you do it yourself?
How does it work, basically?
Okay, how does it work is that we are, for a single customer doing about $50,000, we get about 1.5 million search terms each month, and somebody has to analyze this data and take action on it. Analyzing the data means the Amazon marketplace is very dynamic, and the prices change because people use repricers. It's always changing. The prices is always changing, and costs change, advertising costs change. For these changes, you have to make sure you are still making a profit because you're paying on ads, and you have to, with thousands of keywords, you have to go through each one of them and still make each one profit. And with your strategy, you have to make different matches for each kind of keyword. So for technically, you need a big data to process, and this is only could be done with software, not with manual methods.
Okay, any other questions? Or have you got any other questions you'd like to ask?
One of the questions was e-commerce is a tight margin marketplace. I think somebody asked in here. Yeah, it applies to us. But in Amazon, people are our customers are solo entrepreneurs generally, small businesses. They are slapping their private label on the product and sending to Amazon, and they just want to focus on marketing because Amazon does the fulfillment by themselves. You send your products in bulk, and Amazon when there's a sale, Amazon sends it by themselves one by one. They do all the fulfillment, customer service, their return for everyone. You can open up an account and be a seller on Amazon as well. But the thing is that they are importing from China, and they have marking up with good margins. Amazon takes the part of their fee, about 50%, and some fulfillment fees as well. But the thing is that the biggest number they pay for is the advertising. This is the most critical one, and this is what our customers really demand from us. We've been doing a lot of freelance works over the past years, and we get feedbacks. This is the most demanded thing, and it was very hard to develop for a single customer only. So we decided to make it a SaaS service and develop on our brand, make everybody use by account basis. This would make more sense because it will be too much expensive to develop for a single customer. And also, you could probably ask why Amazon can't do it by themselves. Someday, can they do the same for you? It's not possible because we're not an analytics software that shows you the results. Okay, rest is upon you. Do whatever you with the data. It's not like that. We're taking action on the data with our priority, with our algorithms. So the thing is that the Amazon introduce automatic campaigns. That's in the past, but it works for them. What is good for the house is not good for the customer, you know, and it works for them. They are there to take money out of your pocket, not to put money in your pocket.
Right, I think you've said everything that needs to be said. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Co-op Software. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So again, this is the moment where our investors on the app, you should be receiving a push notification. You have to look at what you've just seen, what you've just heard, and then rate that startup, that idea on your mobile phone. Right, that is actually, we've come to the end of the first 5 different startups. But hey, what we've actually done now, we're actually adding one more. This is not actually on the app. This is not to be voted by our investors, but this is almost like a special startup that we add in, the social impact startup. Every year, we did it last year, and we're doing it again this year as well. We've kind of handpicked a special social impact startup that's going to stand here, showcase what they have to say and what their big idea, and for you to judge that for yourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for our special social impact startup at Picture 2017, very simply called Givin.
Hi everyone, I'm Başak. I'm the leader of Givin. I have in marketing and sales background in FMCG and international work experience, and now fully committed to the project. We are building the project together with Ali. He is the owner of a software development company with 20 full-time developers. Every day, we are facing with many problems. From social media, from mass media. Most of them are stemming from education. We are always talking about education. These are bothering us. We want to do something, we want to have some impact, but we don't know what to do. Because the 2 common ways that we are having right now are volunteering and donation. And both have certain constraints in terms of time, place, task, and extra budget needs. And these are not very applicable for everyone. And at the same time, as the members of Consumption Society, we have many unused items waiting at our homes, many things waiting for nothing. And we are very, let's say, accustomed to online shopping, buying and selling stuff. And Givin is rooted from these opportunities and problems, actually. And through Givin, we wanted to help first individuals and then companies to contribute to social good only with whatever at hand. Through Givin application, we can convert any of our unused items or any of, let's say, our talents to funds for the NGO projects. We can list any item, put a donation price on it, and choose an NGO project that we want to support, and it's as easy as it is. Currently, we have agreements with 4 of the largest NGOs in Turkey, and we have started to fund them. So we provide a very easy way to create impact. We can contribute to social good at any time, anywhere, with any of our resources. Even we can do good while shopping through a trustworthy platform. And for the companies, we provide an efficient way of corporate social responsibility because the brands can directly meet their products or services through their target audience and enhance their brand image. Our income model is very similar to other marketplaces. We are getting 20% service fee from the transactions. Sponsorships are another income model for us, and we are let's say in a process with a corporation. And starting with second year, we are considering about bringing some exclusive features and introducing premium membership fee. And afterwards, we are also considering to have given branded products, merch line as a socially responsible brand, and also expand geographically. We have launched the application very recently, actually. It has been just 3 weeks. And now we have exceeded 1,400 registered users. And also, from all those things that are waiting in our homes, we have generated 21K Turkish liras potential donation, and 3K has already been actualized. So, which actually shows us that there is a potential, and if we can make our voice heard well enough, we can do really good things. And for our first year, we need almost 400K investment, of which 60% will be used for marketing and making our voice heard. And afterwards, we are planning to reach the break-even at the middle of second year, and then grow exponentially. So these were just numbers, but more important than the numbers, this project is going to change lives. This project will provide access to education who may not have it right now. And also, having a successful social business from Turkey is going to inspire more other social enterprises, more other social businesses, so that we will continue to have our impact through them as well. So we are doing really cool stuff here. If you want to really solve some serious problems, or at least try to do your best to solve some serious problems, let's chat outside.
Ladies and gentlemen, giving. Right, although this is not on the app and there's no voting to be done at all, please, if there are any investors who'd like to ask any questions, now is your chance.
Crystal clear.
Okay, once again, hands together for Giving, our social impact startup. Well done, thank you so much. Right, remember, all the startups and all the ideas that you've heard on stage here, you'll have a chance, again, throughout the day to maybe approach them, have a coffee with them, and ask the questions that maybe you, even though you may not be an investor, you can ask them. We are now ready for a well-deserved coffee. Are you ready for a well-deserved coffee? I'm sure you are. We will have a half an hour break. 11:30, we will be back here in this room for some more big ideas, more pitches, and more to do with Pitcher 2017. 11:30, back here on the dot.